Hi, Local Dragon Lady. So we're at the end of the invitational event. I sucked. Well, I mean, I did okay, all things considered. I did some pretty good plays with the main deck I was using. I played with guard dragons, with rockets, and a few other things, but I didn't get to do many test plays with this deck because there's not many people to play with outside with my husband. He doesn't really do combo decks, but anyway, let's get straight to the profile. I want to try to get this close to the older build I had now, especially with Argapane and Eve being banned. So I'm gonna go ahead. I started off with 3 Starliege Seyfried. This is the best card in the deck. Pretty much search anything in this deck. 3 Rocket Tracer. That's why I started off with the Rocket Engine. If you normal summon him, you can use his effect to pop himself or another card, special summon a rocket from your deck. 3 Absoluter Dragons, really good. If he's sent to the grave by any means, even if he's Foolish Burial, it allows you to add a rocket to your hand. Silver Rocket Dragon, just 1 because I was unable to get 2. I would have loved to have gotten 2. But he's all I have to deal with. Level 4, which is pretty important. You can normal summon him or synchro him off with the Rocket Tracer. But I would love to use this effect to basically if he was destroyed by one of my own cards, Link monsters or my opponent's Link's monsters, I can just take my opponent's extra deck and banish a card. 2 Magnum Rocket Dragon, level 4. Pretty important. Just 1 Rocket Synchron. I might replace him, but he's a tuner level 1. He can round things up, you get him out. And he's special summoned, he has an effect, so which is pretty nifty. I didn't get to utilize this guy all that much, and let's see the Rocket Dragon. The fact he's a level 1 is okay, and he's a 2200 defense, which is pretty amazing if you just want to go for a cheap shot, you know, put it face down and see if we can slam into him. Omni Dragon Brontor. Oh my goodness, this guy is amazing. If you special summon him, it allows you to search for almost any dragon you want from your deck, although I didn't really get to utilize him all that much. Let's get this out of the way. 1 Amorphorage Goliath. This is basically for the Heretic Spheres play. Never got to utilize it that much because I done goofed a few times, so that happens. Galactic Spiral Dragon. Oh, I love this card. Usually I try to Foolish Burial him, use a Dragon Shrine. If you have any number of, well, at least 2, a minimum of 2 light dragons or dark dragons or a combination of 2, you can start to summon him. Once you use this effect, it turns everything level 8, and you can just go into your XC plays. Red Eyes, Darkness Metal, what else is to say? You use guard dragons and get him out. Special summon. Chaos Dragon Lavineer. Yes, you can search him with the Omni Dragon Brontor. He's just really good because your entire deck is a combination of light and dark. And so you can summon him, and depending what you want for the effect, you can thin out your opponent's hand, special summon or destroy. Tempest Dragon, Ruler of the Storm. I used him in my last deck. I really want to utilize him in this one. He can be so busted. If you get the Rocket Dragon Synchron out, so if you want, you can use them as Synchro, turn him to a Synchro 8. But I like the effect because if he's in your graveyard, in your hand, you can just banish any 2 dragons from your grave, get them out. Free beat stick. White Dragon, Black Dragon. Very important. If you have the Seyfried, Starliege Seyfried in your hand, that's basically a 1-card combo because you can combination with these. Because I was expecting spirals today, which there was, Drone Lock Bird, just to stop people from searching. So that's it for the monsters. And Sunbeams, yay, Sunbeams. So for Magic, quick launch, busted. You can use them multiple times per turn. I think I used 3 of them in 1 turn one time, and my opponent's like, is that once per turn? Like, nope. So yes, special summon any rocket from your deck to the field. Boot Sector Launch, easy to search out with the Striker Dragon, activate, special summon from your hand. Dragon Ravine, also same idea, you can get him out with Romulus, send your Digidragon from your hand, and send 1 to your grave. I usually try to send Absolute Dragon or the Spiral Dragon Sometimes Tempest, depending. If the other cards are in your hand, you can use him to send Tempest, so it's a free special summon. 2 Royal Legacy Guard Dragon, so no, we don't have the Chalice Dragon play anymore, so you really are relying on hard drawing into this, which is why I think 2 is a good number. I would love to use 3, but you don't want it to be too cloggy. And Call by the Grave, because I really need these combos to go off. I don't think I got ashed or drolled or anything with this deck, so this made for really good discard fodder. Dragon Shrine, because I really want to send a dragon to the grave. Same idea with Foolish Burial. I want to send a dragon to the grave. Monster Reborn, uncommon card for a deck like this. It's just really good to extend your plays. I don't use Destrudo, I'm sure you noticed. I'm not a fan of Destrudo, even though I know it's sort of a free special summon, but depending on how much life points I have, I don't really want to pay, so I find Monster Reborn is a good alternative. And Allure of Darkness, because there's a lot of dark monsters, and it is good for draw power. So that's it for the main deck. Side deck. Striker. Oh my god, he is amazing. Wouldn't mind getting another one, but you hear people saying, I've seen the deck profile at the UD's champion, and he used 3, which it's great, but personally, I'm okay with using just 1. Your Guard Dragon package, LP and Pitsy. I still think, I think we gotta go to the next level here for the ban list. I think one of these guys needs to go, because these guys just enable everything with these Dragon Links decks. For searching, Dragoony King, he allows you to search for the Dragon's Ravine. Sayuja, you don't really have to use him. Not all Dragon Links use him, but I like him because if you're using, especially if you use 4 monsters to get him out. So like you can draw 4 cards, send 3 to the bottom, and of course if you get extra monster in your hand, it's a free special summon. Love it. Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. That's why I have my Morph Edge Goliath. Not many people use him anymore. But yes, it's a free bounce, and you gotta be careful because you don't want to use your Rocket Tracer effect, because if you do, you can't get him out because he's a light monster. Triple Burst Dragon just for the Guard Dragon play, and he is almost a free negate if you leave him on the field. I didn't really go into him, but he's just really, really good. Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. Didn't go into her. I had opportunities, but I had other plays that I felt was more priority. Boral Sword Dragon, Boral Load. Didn't really go into these today. Not much opportunity. Again, I had other better plays that were a priority, and normally I try to go first. These are not really cards you really want to play out going first, or more of a going second play. For XEs, number 68. This is one of my favorite XE monsters. This is one I use in my older decks. Very, very good, especially against Spirals, which I've used against. I went first. You detach material, and essentially until the end of my next turn, neither of you can special summon anything from the grave. So with Spirals, that's going to hinder them a lot. Dingirasu, we all know what Dingirasu does. If you special summon him going second, you can send a card from your opponent's has to the grave. Normally I get him on my first turn because he just protects cards like him. Lancelot, didn't go into him. Very underrated card. All you need is 2 level 8s to rank up into him. He is a free negate by detaching, and he can attack directly. So if you're really in a crunch, your opponent has like 2,000 or less life points, just go for game. And for synchros, just 2. Borlow Savage, he's a no-brainer, especially if you linked off your Sayuja Skull Dragon, attach him so he has 4 negates. And yes, Draco Berserker of the Tenyi, I love him. He's an instant out to Boral Load and Boral Sword Dragons. Because we all know that you cannot negate their first effect, which is fine. But see, when they activate the second effect, he automatically bashes them, and that's all you can do. And also, you can pretty much swing over everything. He gains the attack of your opponent's monster, effect monster, and he can attack twice. So, yes, really good. Didn't go into him, but I went to this guy a lot. So, for the side deck, it's just generic stuff. It's an invitational, so for back row, Solemn Renegation, Evenly Matched, because it's evenly matched, Crackdown to Steel, and Nibiru. I actually didn't go into my side deck because we had to use 2 decks today. yeah, I didn't really go into it. So yes, that's it for my Dragon Links. I'm hoping to tweak them. I didn't get much practice with them. If I'll use it for the championship, I don't know, because I don't even know if I can go to the championship. I applied for day off, so we'll see what happens. But this is a fun deck. It plays a lot like my old one before the ban list. Still not a real big thing for me, combo deck, so I don't mind playing them. It's just a rare thing. So anyway, as always, be a good sport, play the game, not the fame. See ya.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe and be sure to click on the bell for notifications. You can also check me out on Facebook. The link is in the description below. Happy dueling!